Welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So it's that time again. It's time for your monthly Tarotscope readings for September 2022 for your North Node by sign and house. Now, if you're new to the channel, the reason I use your North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant is it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's your soul path, what you're here to learn and experience. So it's much more relevant to your everyday life and makes for much more accurate readings. So I'm going to connect to the energies and then we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope reading for September 2022 for everybody with their North Node in Pisces and or the 12th house. Shuffling. And I want to invite you to just open up your energy field and open up your heart and intuition to receive any information that's going to be most relevant for you in your life. Okay, so North Node in Pisces or the 12th house. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and this side represents the 16th of the month to the end. Okay, so the overall theme that I'm getting for you is I've got the 10 of Wands, okay? And then along with this 7 of Pentacles, okay, this is not a negative thing because this is like the burden card. But what I'm getting is I'm getting that it's like for you this month, there is a situation to where you could very easily allow yourself to get bogged down and burdened by something or some things. Okay. So going along with this 10 of Wands here, you've got the 7 of Pentacles reversed. You've got the 9 of Wands. And you've got the World reversed. Now, the World reversed is one of those cards that is also positive when it's reversed, but it's like a delayed or possibly blocked energy. And what I'm seeing very, very simply is, and especially with this 9 of Wands, this is about learning from past battles, learning from past mistakes, it's like seeing patterns also, seeing past patterns and waking up to them and going, oh, okay, because this is the 9 of Wands. He's leaning on 1 and he's got the bandage around his head. He's been through so many battles and he's got the 8 standing up there and he's like, oh, okay, I see I did this and I did this, I did this. Maybe I'm not going to do that again. So it's like learning from these past mistakes. And what I'm seeing in particular is there is a chance with this 7 of Pentacles reversed and the 10 of Wands is there could be like a burden, an impatience, like, okay, just like wanting to like move forward, but being impatient and feeling burdened by certain things. Now, your advice cards, okay? The 10 of Cups reversed and you've got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles is telling you, okay, what you want to do is you want to go into the energy of independence, but enjoying the journey, like enjoying the journey. And the 10 of Cups reversed is saying like there could be things in your life that you feel are holding you back, but they're really not holding you back. So it's like, it could be like old family things, or whatever it is, like there's like a joy that is being, you feel like it's being blocked. But what this is saying is you have everything you need to move forward into this world card. Okay? All you have to do is not get overwhelmed or overly burdened by things going on around you and going into, remember, the Nine of Wands, past patterns. That's also past like thinking patterns and past feeling patterns, and being impatient, but just taking the steps that you need to take forward and take them methodically. And the Nine of Pentacles here, she's telling you that you have everything that you need to do, even if you don't feel like, you know, you don't have, you're not complete in what you have around you. You are complete if you just start moving forward. But don't give in to the energy of being burdened or being impatient. That's what's happening this first half of the month. And remember, with this world card reversed, okay, cards like the sun and the world are fighting to make themselves go upright. Okay, so they don't take very much effort to begin to be upright. It's a matter of some very small adjustments. Usually it has to do with adjustments in thinking, feeling, and direction, and it can be turned upright. Okay, so you have what you need, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, everything, leisure time, money, all of that is there for you, as long as you don't give in to past patterns and become, burdened by them, and let them bog you down with impatience. Okay. Now, second half of the month, you've got the Four of Wands on your timeline. You've got the Death card, and you've got the Chariot. Now, what this is that's happening is there are changes that you are going to see, that you are going to make when you do this examination. For a lot of you, when you do this examination of these past patterns, you're going to have some realizations. You're going to have some realizations of things you did right, things you maybe didn't do right, okay? And when you have those realizations, that's where the Death card is. The Death card and the Devil card, they're not bad cards. It's about change, and it's about evolution. It's about evolving, okay, in your life. Change and evolution. And I feel like what you're doing by making these changes is, with the Four of Wands, is you're laying the foundation with these changes to move you forward in a positive direction. Like it may have seemed with this Chariot upright, it may have seemed in the past that, like, man, am I just like going around in circles, or is my chariot stuck in the mud? It just seems like it's not moving. But we're talking about just tweaking things. It could be tweaking your energy system, tweaking your, emotional output, tweaking just the way you're doing things, or perspective. All of those things, by making those changes. Again, change, okay, and evolution. It's going to get you to where you want to go. But these are great cards, the World card and the Chariot. Now, the advice for the second half of the month of September, okay, a couple things. The Two of Wands reversed, and you've got the Tower card, okay. What you want to do is you want to not look too far in the future, but bring your focus, like a balanced focus between planning for the future and focusing on what you're doing right now. There's a balance that needs to happen with that, like future planning and where you're at right now. But don't get bogged down with, like, I need to have this done at this certain time. I mean, you make a plan, but it's like being flexible with that plan. That's what this is saying. Now, the Tower card here is that there could be like a minor shakeup that could happen that is going to really show you some things. And I feel like this is going to be for you like internal. I feel like it's an internal like evolution that's happening. That it's not going to come from the outside, but it's going to be almost like this yeah, like an awakening of like, oh, okay, now I see this situation. Now I see where it is I need to go and like what direction. So it's like this inner awakening, and it has to do with balancing, as I said, focusing internally what you're thinking and feeling, what your project is or projects ahead of you in your life, and then also balancing it with the future planning. So it's this balance. So really, really positive things, for this month. A lot of evolutionary changes and a lot of forward movement. Remember, it's good to make plans, but it's also good to be flexible with those plans and to sometimes make, compromises. That's what I'm seeing. Don't make sure that, the big thing is this month, don't allow yourself to get overburdened and don't allow yourself to fall into, impatience. And when you do that, that's really when you're going to take, yourself to a new level of, creativity, a new level of just enjoying life, enjoying your life, in particular. So, yeah, I hope this reading made sense to you and resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you'd like a personal reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below to give you some more information on that. But yeah, again, thanks so much. We will see you on some more videos. Make it a great month. Don't be overburdened. Go out there and make it wonderful, okay? Many blessings.